Jack the dragon fruit wasn't your ordinary fruit. He wasn't content hanging sleepily on his tree all day. Every dawn, when the first sliver of sunlight peeked over the desert mountains, Jack would stretch his bumpy red skin and whisper, "Time for an adventure." At dawn, the desert was a magical place. Cool air swirled with the scent of blooming cacti, and tiny desert mice scurried around, their whiskers twitching with excitement for the day ahead. Jack would take a deep breath of fresh air, then carefully detach himself from the tree. With a plop, he'd land on the soft sand, ready to explore. His first stop was always the glittering oasis. This hidden pool shimmered with colorful pebbles at the bottom, and a family of chatty frogs lived on its edge. Jack loved listening to their stories about the desert creatures and the secrets hidden in the sand dunes. By around noon, the desert sun blazed overhead. Jack would find a shady spot under a giant prickly pear cactus. He'd close his bumpy eyes and rest, listening to the gentle hum of bees flitting between the desert flowers. Sometimes a friendly rattlesnake named Rusty would join him. Rusty, unlike his scary reputation, was a poet who loved to recite verses about the beauty of the desert sunset. In the afternoon, when the heat subsided a little, Jack would head towards Whispering Canyon. The wind whispered secrets through the tall red rocks, and Jack loved imagining fantastic creatures living inside the canyons. He'd pretend to be a brave knight rescuing a lost bighorn sheep or a cunning detective searching for a hidden treasure. At dusk, the desert painted itself in a breathtaking display of colors. The sky turned into a fiery orange canvas, streaked with soft pinks and purples. Jack would climb the highest sand dune and watch the magical transformation. As the first stars began to twinkle, a symphony of crickets and owls would fill the air, their musical lullaby for the desert. In the evening, after a delicious dinner of juicy fruits, Jack would snuggle close to his mama. He'd tell her about his adventures, his voice filled with wonder. Mama would listen patiently. "Another exciting day, Jack?" She'd ask with a smile. "The best, Mama," Jack would reply, his heart full of the magic of the desert and the joy of exploration. And tomorrow, who knows what adventure awaits? And so, every day was a new adventure for Jack the Dragonfruit. He explored, he learned, he made friends, and he appreciated the beauty of the desert, all because he wasn't afraid to detach himself from the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. After all, even a dragon fruit could be a fantastic adventurer